When I was born in 1985, I ended up getting lodged in the birth canal, and that cut off my oxygen. So the doctor decided to do a high forceps delivery. And when he did that, he crushed the left side of my skull. My parents decided to sue the hospital for a malpractice suit, and they ended up settling for a $5.1 million settlement. Around age 2, my parents divorced and my mom had sole custody. The lawsuit that they won for me was put into a guardianship because I was a minor. And my mom oversaw the money until she passed away when I was 15. When I turned 18, my dad explained to me that the next step was for the guardianship to become a trust. And so he had set up an appointment with lawyers and he would become the trustee. I had no attorney, had no representation. And of course I did the natural thing, which was to trust my dad. After my dad took over, things definitely rapidly went downhill. I started digging through bank records and something was drastically wrong here. My dad completely mismanaged my money. He had a new truck every year, dental work done, plane tickets to go see his girlfriend. I immediately had him dismissed as the guardian and trustee and asked my cousin to become my trustee. Initially, it seemed like she was helping me, but I realized she was sneaking her way into control. She never gave me cash out of the account. This has always been about control and getting paid. They're making a paycheck off of it. I called a lawyer and I eventually agreed to sign everything over into a voluntary property guardianship, also known as a conservatorship, and is supposed to have no end date whatsoever. I was also told that it would cut the blurring of the lines between business and family. I wanted things to be easier. The control over the money was actually tighter. Things that people take for granted, like taking out of their savings to fix things on their house, I have to get permission from a court to do that. I wanted to get a horse last year. The guardian at the time told me that I was trying to demand things from them. It was just a disaster. And then they said, we'll get you the horse, but you have to account for every penny. With everything that has been done, the people that did it to me were my family. They took advantage of the situation. It was wrong. It was wrong. Dr. Phil, what can I do? How do I get out of this?
Was there some theory that you had some kind of brain damage from what happened when you were born?
Yes, as things have progressed, I have repeatedly been told that I am mentally disabled, that I have brain damage, that I am in no way, shape, or form capable of handling my finances.
Are you mentally disabled?
No,
Do you have 4 children?
I do.
You have custody of the children,
Correct.
and you live independently.
I do.
You run your household
I do.
and raise 4 children.
I do.
Okay. But yet somebody's telling you what to do with your money. See, here's the reason I'm questioning this is because we're in America.
Correct.
And in America, depriving anyone of their liberties, whether it's taking someone off the street and putting them in jail or taking away from them the right to make decisions in their own life, is a very high standard. That's not something that should easily be done. We have the right to be stupid.
Right.
Like if you wanted to take your money at 30 and give it all to the Cat Preservation Society, we would probably, a lot of us here would disagree with that, but if it's your money, it's your right to do that. But you don't have that right.
No, I do not.
And sometimes that's good. I mean, but still, it should be your right.
Correct.
And you don't have that right. You say that you're under an instrument that's suffocating.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Now, you say that the judge has to approve everything given the instrument.
Correct.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.